Some people grow up believing that love has to be earned. Maybe you learned to stay quiet because expressing your feelings led to criticism. Maybe you became the responsible one because no one else seemed to be. Or perhaps you stopped asking for comfort because it rarely came. Over time, you may have started telling yourself that you were simply independent. But the truth is, growing up without emotional support doesn't just shape your childhood. It shapes the way you see yourself, your relationships, and even the way you experience the world as an adult. Psychology shows that our earliest emotional experiences influence how we regulate emotions, build trust, and respond to stress throughout life. That doesn't mean your past defines your future. It means understanding your past gives you the power to change your future. If you grew up without emotional support, you may recognize these hidden effects. Number 1. You became emotionally independent far too early. When children don't receive consistent emotional support, they often learn to rely on themselves. Research indicates that children naturally look to trusted adults for comfort and guidance. When that support isn't available, they adapt. Instead of asking for help, they tell themselves they'll handle it alone. At first, this seems like strength. And in many ways, it is. You become resourceful. You solve problems on your own. You learn how to survive difficult situations. But as an adult, that same independence can become a barrier. You may struggle to ask for help even when you truly need it. You may feel guilty when others try to support you, not because you don't deserve kindness, but because you were taught to expect life without it. The goal isn't to stop being independent. It's to remember that strength also includes allowing others to stand beside you. Number 2, you constantly question your own feelings. Have you ever found yourself wondering if you're overreacting? Maybe someone hurt you, but instead of trusting your emotions, you immediately thought, maybe I'm just too sensitive. Psychology shows that emotional validation plays a major role in helping children understand and trust their own emotions. When your feelings are ignored or dismissed growing up, you may begin doubting your emotional experiences. You become your own harshest critic. Instead of saying, I'm hurt, you ask, should I even feel hurt? Instead of acknowledging your needs, you convince yourself they aren't important. Over time, this creates uncertainty. But your emotions aren't problems to solve. They're signals to understand. Learning to listen to your feelings without judging them is one of the most powerful forms of healing. Number 3, you become highly aware of other people's emotions. Many people who lacked emotional support develop a remarkable ability to notice how others feel. Research suggests that growing up in emotionally unpredictable environments can make people more attentive to changes in facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. You notice when someone's smile isn't genuine. You sense tension before anyone says a word. You often know when someone is struggling, even if they insist they're fine. This awareness can make you an incredibly compassionate friend, partner, or listener. But it can also become exhausting. You may spend so much energy caring for everyone else that you forget to care for yourself. Remember this: empathy is a gift, but it doesn't require sacrificing your own emotional well-being. Number 4, you find it difficult to fully trust others. Trust isn't just built through words. It's built through repeated experiences of feeling safe. Research indicates that early relationships shape our expectations of future relationships. If emotional support was inconsistent, unavailable, or unpredictable, your brain may learn to stay cautious. Even when someone genuinely cares about you, a part of you may expect disappointment. You might keep people at a distance. You may struggle to open up. Or you may feel uncomfortable when someone shows you kindness because it feels unfamiliar. This doesn't mean you're incapable of trusting. It means your mind learned to protect you. Healing doesn't happen by forcing yourself to trust everyone. It happens by slowly discovering that not everyone will treat you the way your past did. Number 5, you become stronger than you realize. Growing up without emotional support is painful. There's no denying that. But many people who experience emotional neglect also develop extraordinary resilience. Psychology shows that resilience isn't about never struggling. It's about learning to keep moving forward despite difficulties. You've likely faced challenges that others never saw. You've comforted yourself when no one else could. You've continued growing, even when life felt unfair. Those experiences don't erase the pain, but they reveal something important. You are far more capable than you often give yourself credit for. Your past may explain some of your struggles. It does not limit your potential. Of course, resilience doesn't mean carrying everything alone forever. Healing often begins with the smallest steps. Talking to someone you trust. Allowing yourself to feel emotions without judging them. Accepting support without feeling guilty. Treating yourself with the same compassion you've always given others. These simple choices gradually reshape the way you experience yourself and the people around you. If you've recognized yourself in this video, remember this. You were never asking for too much. Wanting comfort, understanding, and emotional safety are not signs of weakness. They're deeply human needs. Your childhood may have taught you to survive. Now you have the opportunity to learn how to thrive. You don't have to stay defined by what you didn't receive. You can become the source of kindness, patience, and understanding that you've always deserved. And sometimes, that journey begins with simply believing that you are worthy of it. If this video resonated with you, let us know in the comments. What is one lesson your childhood taught you that you're still trying to unlearn? And if you want more psychology insights that help you better understand yourself and others, subscribe to the channel and join us for the next video.